putting the three of them in the modern world made for some really funny moments, like laugh out loud moments. Kathy Najimy just freaking went off. She was just so fun. Hey everyone, welcome back to Candid Cinema. I'm Amanda, otherwise known as AMX ND Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Today I will be reviewing Hocus Pocus 2, directed by Anne Fletcher. Yes, we have a sequel to one of the most iconic spooky season movies to ever grace Disney. Yes, and Disney Plus, because I watched it for the first time fully last year. 2 years ago. I know. It was fun. It's a good time. I don't think the story was strong enough in the first one for me to actually pay attention. Obviously, the Sanderson sisters are absolutely hilarious. Kathy Najimy as Mary, Bette Midler as Winifred, and Sarah Jessica Parker as Sarah, which is a very odd three. It was very interesting, but I really enjoyed the first one for what it was. To come back years later and to actually have a decent storyline to introduce these witches, these iconic sisters, this coven, to a new generation, and to push the generation forward with this movie. I think that I really appreciated what they did with it. It had a good story. It had wonderful characters that actually, worked in the ensemble, and everyone had something to do. I just really appreciated the fact that they put these witches, the Sanderson sisters, kind of like a fish out of water type situation in the modern world, which absolutely worked. I think I was laughing. Maybe it was just like the time of day that I watched it, and I needed a good laugh, and I was laughing. Maybe I was tired. I don't know. But putting the three of them in the modern world made for some really funny moments, like laugh out loud moments. Kathy Najimy just freaking went off. She was just so fun. She was so fun to watch. And Sarah Jessica Parker had her moments, but Bette Midler, of course, larger than the life, that woman stole the spotlight. She was fantastic. There's some songs again in this one. The first song that they sing made me the happiest person alive because of the way that they changed the lyrics, and it was a great song choice. It's a fantastic song choice. So I was really happy about that. But it's a fun Halloween movie. And then you have a new generation of teens exploring Salem, exploring the Sanderson sisters, and finding their own power. I think that was the important thing in Hocus Pocus 2, was the sense of finding out who you are and who you get to share yourself with. And I think that's the message in Hocus Pocus 2 that goes with the Sanderson sisters, that goes with the new friend group with Becca, Cassie, and Izzy. The three of them have a different dynamic, and we get to see them struggle. These three girls struggle with, friendships breaking, with, situations that have happened in the past, and they finally address it in this movie. But you see a group of women, you see three young girls who do care about each other, and they just have a miscommunication, and that plays out on Halloween night for Becca's birthday, and it's a lot of fun. It's a really sweet movie. There are plenty of laughs. There are, some emotional moments too amongst friends that you think of, and I think that this was the way to bring back our girls. I think this was a really fun sequel. I don't know if it's better than the first one. I think storyline wise is better than the first one. I'm kind of happy they kept the practical effects as well. The witchcraft looked a bit different, but it looked natural and polished compared to obviously the first one, but it didn't feel like too heavy on the special effects. Like, they didn't lean too heavily on the VFX. I like that there was a mixture of practical in that as well. It's a much simpler story, which I appreciated. And the one who stole my heart, as he always does, is Sam Richardson as Gilbert. Whenever I see him, if I don't know he's in a movie and he pops up, like, my heart just soars because I absolutely love him. I think he's hilarious. His comedic timing is genius. If you have not watched The After Party on Apple TV Plus, please freaking watch it because it's so good. I love him in that show. He's really good in The Werewolves Within. That was a good movie too. I just love him. I thought the cast was great. Thought it was really strong. Tony Hale's so fun in this. He's so fun. But again, it comes down to sisterhood. It comes down to discovering yourself and understanding that it's okay to have miscommunications with your friends and that you can move past it and come together. And I think it's just beautiful, especially with Winifred and her sisters. Think that what we see is the realization that after all these years, it has nothing to do with powers. It comes down to the fact of who you spent those years with. And that was a beautiful message for them as well. So Hocus Pocus 2 is a lot of fun. I think Disney Plus has a hit on their hands with this one. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5, maybe a 4 out of 5. I had a lot of fun with it, but I'm going to settle at a 3.5 out of 5. This is a really great sequel to the first one, so I'm really happy that this exists and that everyone can watch it for spooky season. So if you enjoy the first Hocus Pocus, let me know if it's one of your favorite Halloween movies. What's your favorite Disney Channel or Disney Halloween movie? Drop that in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can always follow me over at AMX ND Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep watching movies.